Hello everyone, it's Jenifer, and thank you for joining me here on the Wendy's Crafting Friends YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be here, and thank you, Chris, for inviting me to come back. And I will be sharing with you the Softflex design kit. And these kits, it's not a subscription. However, though, they do release kits every month. And a new kit is released on the last Wednesday of each month, as well as the reveal from the prior month's kit. And this here is the Gingerbread design kit. And this is what was released in October. So the last Wednesday of October. And then the reveal with a Softflex company. They do a reveal and design the last Wednesday of the month on their YouTube channel. So we'll go ahead and include their YouTube channel in the description. And this is what you get. And every month, like I said, it's not a subscription, but they do have these monthly. And I love them. They also do collaborate with Jesse James Beads, and they provide them with a custom bead mix. And as an add-on, Jesse James Beads also does create a bead strand for them. And so these are separate from the design kit, and I always get the bead strand, and they are just always so stunning. Again, Jesse James Beads, which is just incredible beads, incredible quality, and I just love what they come up with for Softflex company. So this month for the Gingerbread design kit, this is no different than any other month, and this bead strand is just beautiful. And we have our classic boho beads that Jesse James Beads is so well known for. And then also have, it looks like some lamp work beads as focals, and then some crystal encrusted beads. These are like clay beads with crystals embedded in them. So pretty. We have some little clay hishi beads and some flywheel or daisy spacers, and also to some other spacers. And so I love the mixed metals. We have some golds, we have some silvers, and just absolutely beautiful. So that is the bead strand. Again, this is an add-on. So we'll go ahead and push that over off to the side. And this is what we get in our design kit. And as you can see, they're launching the items will be available. So if there's extra items, but it'll be available, and it's launching November 29th when this kit is revealed by Softflex company. So Chris will be releasing this sometime either on or after November 29th. This is everything that comes in the kit. Also too, something else that Softflex does is they, on the back here, I'm not going to show it because it will reveal the code, but they do give you a $5 off your next purchase. And I love that. I love that they give you another little incentive. They always have different specials going on, free shipping over I believe it's $65. And just incredible. They also too, I see some tiara cast that's going to be included in this design kit, and I have not opened it yet. So this is going to be the first time I see this. Then also too, on December 6th, and I believe it's going to be 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, is I will be doing the design. I'll be the guest designer on Softflex YouTube channel, and we will be using this design kit. So I'm so excited. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. And I can look at that. You can already see just some cuteness before I even get it all opened up. And this is packed. This bag is absolutely packed. And I see our tiara cast. I see lots of beads. I see my JJ bead mix and strands. Absolutely packed. I love these. These ceramic beads, I got them, and I'm looking for them here on my desk, and I think I already put them away in their good little spot, is that they had these ceramic beads as a bundle pack with a bunch of different colors, and so pretty. All right, so let's put the strands aside And let's dive in. We're going to do the bead mix last. So let's first dive into our little components pack. And we have some 2x2 crimp tubes. These are sterling silver. I love the Softflex 2x2 crimp tubes. I use them on my fine line. I use them for almost every single one of my projects that includes crimping. And I have some 1x1s from them and 3x3s for those projects that might be multiple strands. So they have different options for you there. And they always include a generous amount in these design kits. Next, we have some, looks like we have, oh, look at those. Those are so pretty. Those are pretty. Oh, and look how they are drilled. Let me grab a piece of wire here. They're drilled up here on the top. And when you look at the size of the hole there. That is a good size hole. You can actually get some leather through there. Maybe a 1.5 millimeter. Or you can include a few 0.5 millimeters, but also too, you can also get some of the new Silver Silk 3-needle chain through there too. That'd be really pretty. So we have a couple of those. Those are so pretty. You can use them in a necklace and a bracelet, pair of earrings. They are kind of heavy, so maybe not for earrings. At least for me, I wouldn't make them as earrings, but I would use them in a necklace, and that is so, so pretty. So pretty. All right, then we also have some gingerbread charms and gingerbread house charms. So you might want to make a pair of earrings with those, and then maybe include this in a bracelet or stack, have them clustered for a necklace, and then maybe a couple of different bracelets, because there's plenty of beads in here to make more than one project. So we have those. Then also too, they've included, so generously, they have included a couple of pairs of ear wires and a lobster clasp. Thank you, Softflex, for always covering us. Because then you don't have to use a lot from your stash when you already have ear wires, you have a lobster clasp, you have some charms, you also have some beading wire, and this one is in the garnet color. And isn't that just beautiful? So pretty. And again, you have some crimp tubes. So again, you don't have to use a lot from your stash unless you're wanting to add some beads or different components that you have in your stash. So we have those. So pretty. I'm going to keep those right there. Then let's go ahead and open up this little pack here, which is not really little, but we have, looks like we have some bugle beads. We do. And then we have some little tiny beads too. Wow. Like little seed beads. Let's see what these are. Oh yeah, these are blue seed beads. And look at that red, the red bugle beads. That red is so gorgeous. Oh, I love it. And you know, Danielle Wicks just did she did a pair of earrings, and they're snowflake earrings, and used these bugle beads, but used white. So what her example for her Michaels class was using white, and it was absolutely stunning. We could probably do the same thing here with these. That would be absolutely beautiful. So we have those there. We have some striped ceramic beads. Let's get in here. Looks like we have some bamboo beads. We have some fire polish. Wow. Look at these. Oh, these are the bamboo beads. I think these are bamboo beads. Those are so pretty. I love them. I love all these colors. So pretty. And then we have some of these striped ceramic beads. And look at all the different colors we have. Thank you so much, Softflex, for including all these different colors for us. Makes for a beautiful, colorful piece. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, then we have some metallic, these are check glass beads. metallic blue, and I'm just loving all these colors coming together. And then it looks like we have some red and gold check glass rounds. These are 7mm, these are 9mm. But look at that together. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty, so pretty. What a generous bag of goodies right there. You got a bag of beads. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and put our little seed beads back in here. I'm probably gonna get them all back out for a picture. Now let's go ahead and go. So then we have some strands. Here are the strands, and I am going to have to refer to the list because I am not gemstone or fire polish or check glass savvy. So I have to go from a list and do pretty much process of elimination on what they are. So this one here, I can tell that this one here is the 11 by 8mm, and these are peach check glass faceted rice rounds. And these 10mm brown ceramic rounds go so beautifully with those. And then you can toss in some of these 7mm pink with brown. This is check glass fire polish. And look at all that together. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, so gorgeous. And then we have some little 4mm purple and white. Wow, those are so pretty. Little druck beads. So pretty. That is just absolutely stunning, stunning. And having that, I mean, I'm going to probably do something with maybe this purple and maybe this pink on this strand somehow with one of them. One of them I'm going to do with some of the 3 needle from Silver Silk. All right, so now let's go ahead and jump into this beautiful, beautiful gingerbread design elements pack. And this is exclusively designed for Softlex. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. I don't want to tear it apart. I am so excited. I think we are going to do a little bit of a design because I don't want this to be too much of a short video, but I don't want it to be too long. But I think we're going to do something, and here's what we're going to use. We're going to use some of these. Oh, look at this boho bead. That is so pretty and so JJB. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is absolutely stunning, gorgeous, beautiful. Then we have some of these clay beads that have the crystals embedded. We have some stripe rounds. Those are so pretty. White with a silver. Then we have some pearls. Love the pearls. Love them. So we have some pearls. What else do we have? We have some little discs. I love these discs. These are clay discs. And if you recall, there was a jewelry making party, and it was, oh gosh, it was for Halloween. And I did a necklace for one of my projects. I was one of the guest designers. So thank you again, Softlex, for having me included in that jewelry making party, Softlex and JJB. And I made a necklace using these rounds. So I'm probably going to do something again using those, and probably in the same way, because I like exposing the beading wire. So let me grab this beading wire. I love exposing this color. I don't want to just hide it with a bunch of beads. I want to expose it. So when we get these colors, I like to expose. So a lot of my projects are very similar because I like to expose the wires. So that's why you will see many of my Softlex projects looking the same, because I like to expose the wire. Then we have a little yellow round. We have some little turquoise rounds. Then we have some, actually those are blue. Then we have some turquoise cubes, which are absolutely stunning. Then we have some of these kind of cloudy little rounds. And then look at these little guys. We have some little silver. So pretty. Okay, I'm filling up my little piece here. And then we have, look at that brown. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this. Look at that finish. So pretty. That's my favorite finish. It's kind of on this one too. All right, then we have some of these little flywheels, or some people will call them sheriff badges. And then we have two different kinds of gold. So we have this one, which that looks pretty right there. Look at those two together. That looks pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and add one of these chunky browns. That is pretty. That is kind of pretty like that a little bit. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have those pretty browns, and then look at these. These are top drilled, and I love that too. So we'll come back to those. And then we have these little tiny ones, these little kind of twisted rope spacers that are so pretty. Then we have a couple of different bead caps. We have this big chunky bead cap that we can go right here on this. Look at that. I love that bead cap. And then you can go ahead and start stacking. Then we have another bead cap like this here. Just make sure you get it through the middle. And then you can add any sort of bead. I'm really filling this up. And there you go. Isn't that pretty? Oh, you can do something like that too. Oh my goodness. That's pretty. So pretty. Let me zoom in again. And there we have it for that. Now, no, I have not forgotten. We have a little gingerbread man charm. So pretty. We have these top drilled reds. Oh, look. They're not only top drilled, they are drilled on both sides as a connector. Wow. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we got that going on. We can bring in, oh my goodness. All right, then let's not leave these guys out. Let's see, I think these are drilled right here. They are. Isn't that pretty? I absolutely love it. And we had these in our Magical Mystery Bead Box. And this is what I kind of did. I kind of like stacked it up a little bit. But look how cute that is for just a little pair of earrings. Isn't that cute? I'm going to zoom in. And just very simple, very cute. I love those. And I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and make up a pair of earrings. And, oh man, I just love these spacers. Look at those. Oh, just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Boy, you can actually stack them all up. You can kind of go like this. You can stack them all. Look at that, pretty. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make up a pair of earrings because this is your design kit. So pretty. I love the bead mix. The bead mix is just out of this world. But we're going to go ahead and use a couple of these guys. And then I believe did I use the little small? Let's see what we're going to use. Because we have a couple of different options. We can use this little tiny guy, which I think that's what I used. Maybe not. Oh, and we can actually put this guy on top. Oh, I think I like that. That's cute. And then we'll bring in the silver. So that will be so cute. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And let me grab another one and grab another one of these beads. Is it okay that we're kind of going to do a little bit of a design on the fly here? All right, we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so what we're going to use with these guys is we're going to make a head pin with this here. So we're going to go ahead and make a head pin using the beading wire that was included. We're also going to grab 4 of these. Actually, no, you know what? I think we only need to, oh yeah, we're going to need 4 because I'm going to need to get in there. Okay, so we're gonna grab 4 of the 2x2 crimp tubes. Okay, so the first thing I wanna do is pull a length, and I'm not sure how much I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna pull about 5 inches off, and I'm gonna be probably a little long, but that's okay. And first thing I'm gonna do is I want to make myself a head pin. So I am going to go ahead and grab my 2x2 crimp tube. I'm gonna pass this back through my 2x2 crimp tube. Okay. And then bring this kind of down. Just like so. So just a very little piece, enough to where I can trim it off. I'm going to go ahead and grab my magical crimpers. So these are the magical crimpers. It has 1 well, so it's a little different from the standard crimper. The standard crimper has 2 wells. The back well, so the back well where you, your first little crimp forms it into like a half moon or a crescent moon, and then the top notch rounds it off. This one here is just 1 well, and it only works with the 2x2. And you want to place your 2x2 crimp tube right in the middle of that well there, and then give it a little bit of a squeeze, and you're going to pinch down the 4 corners. So let me zoom in. Okay, so then you have these 4 corners pinched down. So now you're just going to go ahead and turn it 90 degrees, and then go ahead and just start crimping down, and you can see that there's a little bit of tension still, but as I'm turning it, as the tension goes away, then I know that my crimp tube is all done. And there we go. We have that nice bead-like finish. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my flesh cutters and just cut off the end like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut off this end, just the little tail. Okay, get as close to that crimp tube as possible. And give that a little bit of a trim. Okay, so now I have my head pin. So I'm going to go ahead and thread on. And I'm okay if it doesn't sit in there exactly right. I'm okay with that. That sits a little bit better than having the head pin in there. So now I have that. Let's go ahead and thread on this guy here. And then this guy here. Okay, cute. Are you guys with me? All right, then what I'm going to do is I am going to thread on one of my crimp tubes, okay? And as you can see, the crimp tube will likely fall in there as it is. So I'm just going to hold on to that and then go ahead and bring that in. Okay, and so now I want that crimp tube to go down as close as I can to my little bead components here. So push that down and then just pull. Then what I want is I don't want my wires crossing, and they're not crossing, I can tell, because as I'm pulling on this, the top part is what's moving. And now I want to get it to a place where I have a nice size loop. And if you struggle with making the loops the same size, just grab a pair of round nose pliers, bell making pliers, 6-stepper. I'm going to grab my small bell making pliers, which I thought I saw, and I do. And I'm just going to go ahead and on my small bell making pliers, I'm just going to go to that bottom or the smallest and just bring that in. And know that that is where I need to bring it in for the other one. Okay, so that they're the same size. Let's go ahead and get our 2x2 crimp tube in there, and I want it to be nice and even. And then give it a squeeze, and you've got your little, let me zoom in, you have your little square, okay, and then I'm going to turn it on its side. And this is where it can get just a little, sorry about that. This is where it can just get a little tricky because I'm trying to get as close to my little beads as possible, and then just continue spinning around until you have that bead-like finish. And then come in and just give that a little bit of a trim. Just like so. And there we have our little component. Okay, so now let me grab ear wires. And then just thread that on. And grab some chain nose pliers just to bring that in. And then I tuck it in, and then I also just grab it on its side and I go back and forth just to make sure it's touching. And there we have a cute little easy pair of earrings. So I'm going to go ahead and make up the second one off camera. It just warms my heart to be a part of this channel. Thank you so much, Chris. Wendy meant so much to me, and we were part of a few different lives together on each other's YouTube channels, and I cherish those forever, and I watch them and laugh every time because we had so much fun. And I wish we would have recorded we did a couple of tests, and we laughed so hard. We laughed so hard in some of those little tests and had just a blast. So please do give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it. Comment. We love to see what everybody has to say. Jump on over to the Softflex Company YouTube channel and also to their website so that you can, if these are still available. Sometimes what Softflex will do is they will have these bead mixes separate, where you can buy them separate. They might not have enough of all of these bead strands. They might not have some of these as extras, but they might have strands and bead mixes and the actual bead strands still available. So please be sure to check them out. And until next time, have a good one.